All right, everybody, welcome back. Ready to dive deep into something really interesting.
You bet.
Today, we're exploring the yoga body scan.
How
We've
cool.
got some sources here that break down this mindfulness practice. I think people are really curious about it and how it can, help them in their lives. So that's our mission for today.
Sounds good. Yeah. I think a lot of people hear body scan and think, what is that?
Right, exactly. It sounds kind of, I don't know, futuristic or something.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's actually pretty simple and really powerful. The way I like to think of it is like an inner safari.
Ooh, I
You're
like it.
going on this journey inside yourself, paying attention to all the different sensations.
So it's about like, what, feeling your heartbeat or your breath or...
It can be that, yeah, but also like tingling in your toes,
Yeah.
warmth in your belly, pressure where your back is against the floor, even discomfort or pain.
Pain. Wait, so we're supposed to like focus on pain. That doesn't sound very relaxing.
It's not about like seeking out pain, but rather just noticing it if it's there. The key is to observe all these sensations without judging them, without labeling them as good or bad.
So it's more about just being aware of what's happening in your body at this moment.
Exactly. It's about connecting with your physical self in a really deep way. And the cool thing is, when you connect with your physical self, you're also connecting with your emotional and mental state. They're all intertwined.
That makes sense. But, I'm all about practical stuff. Does this inner safari actually have, like, real-world benefits? Why should people care about this?
Oh, it totally does. One of the biggest benefits the sources mention is improved sleep.
Ooh, tell me more about that. I've been having some trouble sleeping lately.
Well, when you practice body scan meditation, you're focusing on your breath and bodily sensations. This naturally helps calm down your nervous system. And a calmer nervous system means you're more likely to fall asleep easily and sleep more soundly.
So it's like a natural sleep aid. I like that a lot better than taking pills.
Mhm.
But speaking of things that are hard, one of the sources talks about accepting pain through body scans. That sounds kind of tough, to be honest. How does that actually work?
Yeah, that's a great question. It's not about pretending pain doesn't exist or trying to ignore it. Instead, it's about shifting your relationship to it.
Okay.
So imagine you have a tight muscle in your shoulder. Instead of tensing up against it and making it worse, you can use the body scan to gently breathe into that area. You notice the sensations of tightness, the aching, but you do it without judging those feelings.
Uh-huh. So you just kind of sit with it.
Exactly. And sometimes that can be enough to create a sense of space around the pain, making it feel less overwhelming, less in control.
So it's not about making the pain go away, but about changing how you react to it.
You got it. And that can be super powerful, not just for physical pain, but also for emotional discomfort, too.
Okay, I'm starting to get this, but
Yeah.
let's get practical. Walk me through how to actually do a body scan step by step.
Sure. First, find a comfortable position. It can be lying down, sitting up, even standing. Whatever feels good for you.
So you don't have to be a yoga master to do this.
Nope, not at all. Close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath. Just notice the natural rhythm of your breath, the rise and fall of your chest, or the gentle flow of air in and out of your nostrils.
Sounds simple enough.
It is. Then choose a starting point in your body. You can start with your toes and work your way up, or pick any spot you like.
So I can start with, like, my left elbow if I want.
Absolutely, whatever feels right. As you bring your attention to each area, just notice any sensations you find there. Maybe your toes feel cold or your belly feels warm. There might be tingling or numbness, pressure, or pulsing. Just observe these sensations without labeling them.
So if my toes are kind of tingly, I don't think, oh, that's weird, or I wonder why. I just let it be.
Exactly. You're just acknowledging, okay, there's tingling in my toes.
Got it. Makes sense.
Now, as you move through your body, thoughts will inevitably pop up. That's totally normal. Just acknowledge them without getting carried away.
So if I suddenly remember I need to buy milk, I don't need to jump up and run to the store.
Nope. Just notice the thought. Oh, there's that thought about milk. And gently bring your attention back to your body.
So it's like training a puppy, bringing it back to the task at hand.
Huh. I like that analogy. It's really about cultivating that muscle of awareness.
Now, what about those times when your mind just completely takes over and you realize you've been lost in thought for like 5 minutes? Any tips for dealing with that?
That happens to everyone. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just gently guide your attention back to your breath. You can even imagine your breath flowing to the area you're focusing on. And remember, it's a practice. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up and trying.
This is so interesting. I'm already feeling more relaxed just talking about it. But what about our listeners out there? What are your initial thoughts? Does this resonate with you? What parts sound appealing or maybe a bit challenging?
And remember, there's no right or wrong way to do a body scan. You can adapt it to your needs and preferences.
So, like, if I'm short on time, I can just focus on my hands and feet.
Exactly. Or if you're feeling anxious, you could spend extra time with your chest and belly where we often hold tension. The source emphasizes how everyone experiences it differently.
That's a great point. And, it leads me to a thought. The source talks a lot about stillness during the body scan, but could you incorporate movement into it?
Absolutely. Think of a gentle yoga flow. As you move through the poses, tune into the sensations in your muscles and joints. How do they feel as you stretch and bend? It's a fantastic way to cultivate both body awareness and mindfulness in motion.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
So you're combining movement and mindfulness. Okay, folks, we've covered so much ground today, from the what and the why of body scanning to practical tips and even variations on the practice. I hope this deep dive has left you feeling inspired to embark on your own inner journey.
Definitely. And remember, approach the practice with curiosity and kindness towards yourself. See what you discover as you explore the amazing landscape within.
Beautiful. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on